So everybody realizes clearly Giannis is nobody's messing with him. But Damian Lillard there's no reason why he is taking the same amount of shots as Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis. And the excuse, or I'm not gonna say excuse, but the logic as to why that's happening can't be to me. Well, there's too many number twos because Brook Lopez has never been a number two on this basketball team. Bobby Portis doesn't even start, so you know he's not a number two. Chris Middleton plays less minutes plays 30 minutes, so he doesn't even play as much as Dame or Giannis. So I guess I hear you, but I don't think that's what it is. I just think the shot selection is bad, and Damian Lillard's got to stop being listen, I can't call him out a name, but Dame got to stop acting like this, man. Like, dog, like you are a Hall of Fame player. Go act like one. Even late in the game, Chris, I don't know if you saw this, JT, like late in the game, I thought I saw Dame almost like trying to assert himself, and it's just like instead of shooting ball, it's like, oh, I'm gonna try and foul bait. And he got to the line a couple times, but I mean, why can't look at what Jamal Murray's doing, like hitting those mid-range pull-ups. Like Dame can hit that shot. Why does he not go to it? And he shows that, and that's my question. People say, is he washed? Is he washed? I don't think so, because every now and then you see that burst and he gets to the basket. But why can't you get that burst, stop on a dime, pop? Let me ask you this. Would you take, if you could trade right now, would you take Jamal Murray over Damian Lillard? Like right now, would you take Jamal Murray on your basketball team instead of Damian Lillard?
100%.
Probably.
Yeah.
The only difference I think may be like, I mean, but even you talk about experience, even talk about, I mean, I just think, yeah, right today, Jamal Murray, I think is a better basketball player than Damian Lillard. I do. I think, yeah. So yeah, I agree with that, Chris.
What's more appealing to me is the fact that he's been there and won the finals with a tier one superstar like a Giannis. So of course I would take Jamal Murray, and he's younger. So that's probably why I would make that decision. But that's not what we have. We got Dame, and he's got to figure it out.
Yeah, and I just see so many people for whatever reason give Dame these passes. And again, so I'm not gonna get into this. People arguing me on Twitter, but they got to draw up plays for Dame. Shut up! Like, I mean, I just can't. I can't do it. I'm gonna read. So this is what they got to draw up plays for Dame. It seems like the only option. This is from at the 94 Quan. They got to draw up plays for Dame. It seems like the only option he has going ISO most of the time. They drew a couple plays for him up in the first half and went away from it. Hopefully, Doc creates more opportunities for Dame. How many coaches you gonna go through with this, man? Like we on the third. And again, I get it's one game, but how many times you had Adrian Griffin, you had Prunty, and now we had Doc Rivers. And we listen. You can't go through multiple people and act like it's everybody else's fault. What I say? My pops used to say to me all the time. I would get in trouble in school, and it would be Miss Simstein's class and Miss Langham's class and Miss Atkins' class. And it's Miss Atkins. No, you didn't know what she did. No, Miss Simstein she didn't let me talk when it was my time to read the book. And Miss Langham, she just hey, son, if it's everybody else, the problem is not them. If everybody got a problem with you, it's for y'all. Hey, listen, you out there listening, and you got a problem. All your friends, and this person's stupid, and that person's stupid. All your relationships, and this girl dumb, and she dumb. Everything you got going on, everybody's stupid but you. No. The problem is you. You're the problem. And again, I'm not saying this is for everything with Damian Lillard, but he has an issue. It's 40-some games now. It ain't everybody else, man. It's you. You got to figure that out. It's you.
I mean, that's true, right? Like I think yeah, you're right about that. When everybody got a problem here, and the problem is everybody else. No, the problem is you. I guess the question I have is, how do you solve this issue with Dame, right? Because like when you talk about scheming and drawing plays, that's one thing. But sometimes it just looks like Dame is stuck in like 75 to 80%. You don't look like that 100%, right? And maybe is it the fact that Dame has never been on a team anywhere near this talented, and so he's like thinking sometimes in the middle of doing things instinctively, if that makes sense. Like he's thinking, well, maybe I should drop dish this one out instead of just taking it to. Like I'm not really sure what it is. Again, it goes back to that comfort. But like you said, we 47 games in, so man, you better find your comfort. You better assert it. And I'm sure Giannis and the team is 100% comfortable with that. But I think Dame, is he lacking confidence at this point? Like, is that what it is? Is it confidence?
Yeah, I mean, it could be, but why? Like, you're a top 75 player, and you're one of the best go-get-a-bucket guys ever. So what are we doing here? Why are you not confident? Like, nobody's going to fault you for taking 20 shots and making 8 of them because you had an off night. Where they're going to fault you is you took 10 shots, you took 12 shots, and you made 6 of them. So why aren't you shooting more? So it's stuff like that.
Let's stick there because Green Ranger. Well, a couple people come in. Nicholas Haslett says Damon's better. Green Ranger says Damon's better. I guess that was in the answer to our question of who's better, Jamal Murray, Damian Lillard. And then Green Ranger says, let's be real. If Dame would have took 22 shots, he'd have bust Murray's ass. Stop it. Green Ranger, and he says Murray took 22 shots. It wasn't his night. That's why. But this is what I'm saying, Nick and Green Ranger. This has become a theme. Brunson bust him up when they played against New York. Even the games Bucks won, Brunson killing him. He's scoring at will, Dame not. Donovan Mitchell, and I know he's not a point guard per se, but another guard, Donovan Mitchell comes in, scoring, boom, killing him, scoring. Damian Lillard not matching the output. Jamal Murray, just line them up. Line up the guys, and this is what typically happens on a somewhat nightly basis. That the guy on the other side is probably going to outscore Damian Lillard. That's all we're saying. If this was like an isolated incident, I'd agree with you, but that it's not. It's just not. And again, I'm not blaming Damian Lillard for as the reason the Bucks lost. Like I said, I think you can go around the horn there, offensively and look at again. I think Bobby Portis absolutely shot him out of the game. It's just, do they need to corral Bobby Portis? Yes, but at the end of the day, the Bucks still had an opportunity there in the last 4, 5, 6 minutes of the game where Bobby Portis was not impacting the game, wasn't in the game at all, and Damian Lillard in particular did not step up and did not provide some of the things that we need him to provide.